Yep. Will everyone please find their seats? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Arkansas 4-H Awards of Excellence ceremony. I am Jack Berryhill, Arkansas 4-H State President from Hot Spring County. Thank you for joining me at tonight's event. We will celebrate the outstanding work of Arkansas's top 4-H members and the wonderful support of our many donors. Just like our theme, these individuals truly help our Arkansas 4-Hers shoot for the moon. We are so pleased to recognize the Arkansas Electric Cooperatives as our major sponsor for tonight's event. Please rise as Wapiti Medford, State Reporter from Newton County, and Diamond Jones, Ouachita District Vice President from Pulaski County, lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance and the 4-H Pledge, respectively.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I pledge my head to clear thinking, my heart to greater loyalty, my hands to larger service, and my health to better living, for my club, my community, my country, and my world.
Thank you, Wapiti and Diamond. I am Casey Clark, Ozark District Vice President from Faulkner County. On behalf of all the 4-H members participating in the 2023 Arkansas 4-H State O-Rama, I can assure you that we appreciate the opportunity to experience all aspects of the University of Arkansas Fayetteville campus.
Conducting a successful program for more than 300,000 youth would be impossible without the support of many people. We are honored to have a few of these individuals as our special guests this evening. Please stand as we call your name or when your group is called. Please hold all applauses until all groups have been called. Dr. D.Q. Fields, Vice President for the University of Arkansas System Division of Agriculture.
Dr. Bob Scott, Associate Vice President for Agriculture and Extension.
Dr. Debbie Nestler, Assistant Vice President, 4-H Youth Development and all 4-H state staff.
Cooperative Extension Service District Directors, Unit Heads, and all other faculty and staff.
Dr. J.F. Molinay, Interim Dean of Dale Bumpers College of Agriculture, Food, Life Sciences, and all Bumpers College faculty and staff.
Arkansas 4-H Foundation board members, including Managing Director, Mr. John Thomas, and Financial Manager, Mrs. Patricia Maddox.
All of our 4-H donors, sponsors, and partners.
We'd like to remind everyone that tonight's event is being streamed live and recorded at 4h.uada.edu/O-Rama, no dash in O-Rama. We would also like to remind everyone that tonight's ceremony is being professionally photographed. Please do not get out of your seat to take pictures of your 4-H'er. Sit back and take in the out-of-this-world moment. All pictures will be made available to you free of charge.
This evening, we are honored to have the Senior Associate Vice President for Agriculture, Extension, and Director of the Cooperative Extension Service with us to celebrate the many accomplishments of our outstanding Arkansas 4-H youth. Dr. Bob Scott grew up in southwest Oklahoma on a cattle and peanut farm. Dr. Bob Scott grew up, and in 2002, he accepted the position of State Extension Weed Specialist, a position he held for 16 years. In 2013, Dr. Scott was named Director of the Lone Oak and Newport Extension Centers, and in 2018, he became Director for the Rice Research and Extension Center near Stuttgart, Arkansas. He became Director of the Cooperative Extension Service on July 1st, 2020. He lives in Cabot with his wife, Susan, who is also in attendance this evening. Dr. Scott, please come forward to give a welcome and share a few words of wisdom.
Ooh, Zach, I was with you till you said wisdom. Thank you for this opportunity to address this group tonight. So proud of all the award winners, and coming from an ag guy that grew up really fast from, a small town in Oklahoma straight to 2002. It really has been nice the last 3 years to reconnect with my 4-H roots and to see this event come back from COVID and come back strong. I'm kind of disappointed in my district directors. I was wondering if by noise y'all could let me know which district won the spirit thing yesterday. Are they not here? Do we not do it yet? Delta won? They haven't announced it. It wasn't Shannon, it was somebody else. Well, that's their own fault. It's their own fault. I think last year at this event, I talked about how 4-H kind of shaped my life, and I was talking to my group at dinner over at the donor event just a little while ago, and I said, when I was about 7 or 8 years old, I joined 4-H because in my town, you weren't old enough to be an FFA yet. That's just the way it was. Once you were old enough, they wanted you to show steers and be an FFA and stuff, and so I switched. I know that's a bad thing to say, but that's just the way it was. But I got my start in 4-H, and at 7 or 8 years old, they were like, well, you grew up on a farm. You should know what these weeds are and these plants and this soil. We're going to put you in soil judging and range and pasture judging. So when I was 7 or 8 years old, they started handing me plants, Dr. Fields, and asking me to identify it. And they've been doing that for the last 54 years. Nothing's changed. So it led me to Oklahoma State. It led me to major in agronomy. It gave me what limited speaking skills I have. And so really I credit 4-H and just a handful of 4-H leaders that we had there that were dedicated enough to keep doing it and taking it on their own time. I mean, gosh. Donating their own time. I look back at how selfish I've been with my time over my career, and I'm in awe of our volunteers and in all of you that contribute your time. Speaking of that, there's been a lot of groups that have been acknowledged, and this is, again, my only chance to talk, so y'all bear with me just a couple more minutes. How about our state officer group? They can hear you back there, maybe. I want to tell y'all, we work this group of young people now. I see them everywhere I am. And next to Dr. Fields, I probably have a pretty busy schedule. So we keep them busy. They never say no. I've seen them at events until 10 o'clock at night in Benton. And then they had to be at Forest City the next morning at 7:30. And never heard them complain, and they're always smiling. And so it must be a good thing to be a state officer, and I know we've got all that coming up too. So anyways, just thank you for acknowledging all of them. The last thing I'll say, except again, my deepest congratulations, is I really want to welcome our new Assistant Vice President for 4-H, Dr. Debbie Nessler. Does everybody have... Stand up. And in case you haven't met, her better half is Dr. David Nessler, Mr. David Nessler, I'm sorry, who also works for us. He might as well have a PhD because for what all he knows. I was so happy to get Debbie in this position. I'm so happy to have this position. And this is just a little bit of administrative insight. For a number of years now, Family Consumer Science and 4-H have been led by one state leader. And so one of my goals coming into this position after I looked at the organization is I said, man, I'd really like to have independent leadership for both 4-H and FCS. And I was able to accomplish that. I'm very proud of it. I think we made an excellent decision to hire Dr. Nessler, although I did find something out the other day. Debbie and David have a lot of ties all around to different areas. She came to us from Iowa, but before that, they spent an awful lot of time in Florida. And I believe that she's a pretty diehard Gator fan. All right? Now, I'm a pretty diehard Oklahoma State Cowboys fan, and Mike Klump, he can help me fight my way out of here, and a few others of y'all if I have to. But you know what? I know where my check comes from, and I can call them hogs. We can do that if y'all want to, but I got one still up here, and I've already graduated a kid from up here, so that makes me a Razorback because I paid my dues. All right. But I do think there's hope for Dr. Nessler. Back to her. Let's put the spotlight back to her. I did hear of a case. I started looking, is there any way to convert a Gator fan into other types of fans? And I found out about a case down in Louisiana. There was a Cajun man, and he fell in love with this lovely girl from Florida. Problem is, he was a diehard Tigers fan. She's a diehard Gators fan. Y'all with me? So this is the SEC. It's a deal breaker most likely. But this guy from LSU, he loved this lady. So he went to his doctor and he said, "Doctor, is there anything you can do? I love this girl, but she's a Gator fan. I'm an LSU fan. Is there anything you can do?" And he said, "There is a procedure. It's a little risky." He said, we put you under, the Gator fan, the LSU guy, and we remove a portion of your brain. We just take it out. And that turns you into a Gator fan. He said, "I don't know, that sounds a little intrusive, and dangerous." He goes, "Well, there are risks, but he really loved this girl, so he agreed to the procedure." So he had the procedure done. He's laying there in the recovery room. The doctor comes in. He's flipping through his chart. And the guy wakes up, and he's kind of groggy, and he says, Doc, how'd it go?" And the doctor's looking at his chart, and he says, "Oh, my God." He said, "We have removed over 60% of your brain on accident." And the guy looked around the room for a minute, and he yelled, "Roll Tide!" Congratulations, and thank y'all.
Dr. Scott, on behalf of Arkansas 4-H, I'd like to sincerely thank you for speaking to our award winners, donors, supporters, and other guests this evening. Let's give Dr. Scott one more 4-H round of applause. Now, please turn your attention to the screens as a very special 4-H supporter highlights the importance of Arkansas 4-H's highest honor.
Hello, 4-H. I'm Governor Sarah Sanders. The Arkansas 4-H Governor's Award is the highest honor a 4-H'er can receive. Each of our finalists has done fantastic work in their community and is setting themselves up for a lifetime of service. Though only one can receive the award, all 4 of you have achieved amazing results for 4-H in the entire state of Arkansas.
This year, each Arkansas 4-H Governor's Award finalist will receive a $1,000 scholarship, and the Governor's Award winner will receive a $3,000 scholarship. Dr. Joel Anderson has been a longtime sponsor of this scholarship money, and the University of Arkansas System Division of Agriculture has been instrumental in providing funds for finalist scholarship money. At this time, we would like to showcase the achievements of tonight's first Governor's Award finalist, Jack Berryhill from Hot Spring County.
I got started in 4-H when my mother enrolled me at the age of 8. We enrolled in the fall of 2013 for the 2014 year. I wasn't exactly sure what to expect when we enrolled. I just kind of got shoved into a club meeting one day. I didn't particularly like it, mostly because I didn't know anyone there. But by the end of it, I walked out with a couple of friends, so I was happy enough to come back the next time. My main project is foods and nutrition. It was originally animal science, but I wasn't really doing enough to be competitive in it. So one day my mother was like, hey, there's this project called foods and nutrition. You like to cook, so you're doing this now. Here you go. And since then, I've gone to a ton of cooking competitions. I cook at home all the time. So, that really helps in a record book. I've had that project for years. I'm more proud of my second project that I have now, which is my leadership. Knowing how to lead a group, work with others, communicate. But it's also about understanding others, what they want, what they're working towards, how to understand them, and then how to work together to achieve a common goal. That's a skill anyone can use everywhere, because at every job you have to work with someone. In 2021, I decided to become a camp counselor, and after applying and being accepted and going to the training, I met some other kids there. Well, some of the other kids I met, one I hit it off particularly with was Grayson Friel, and he was actually the 4-H president ending up that year. I met him and Rob Phillips, who was also a state officer. Getting to meet them largely inspired me to run for state officer myself.
And now, Arkansas 4-H, let's give it up for the person who will be heading up the new officer team. Your new Arkansas State 4-H president hails from Hot Spring County, Jack Berryhill.
My 4-H highlight has been serving as the Arkansas 4-H state president from 2022 to 2023. I've gotten to have a lot of great experience with it, meet a lot of people, go to a bunch of events. It's one of the biggest projects that I put the most time into, going to all these things and meeting all these people. My favorite thing at 4-H projects has always been meeting new people. And as the Arkansas 4-H state president, I've been able to travel to a bunch of events, learn a bunch of great stuff, but I've also gotten to connect with adults in extension, county agents. I've gotten to meet a ton of youth from all over, and that's why I love it, because it's the most connection I have in 4-H. Something I'm going to miss about not being in 4-H anymore is being a state officer, because as a state officer, I just held so much power in my hand. No, I'm kidding. Really, what I'm going to miss is all the opportunities I had, because as a state officer, there are so many things for you to go do, things for you to go see, people for you to meet. But once you're out, it's all for the next team. But even though I'm going to miss them, hopefully I can use what I've learned while being a state officer to succeed in some programs at college.
Jack, please join us on stage to be recognized as a 2023 finalist for your hard work and dedication to Arkansas 4-H.
Congratulations, Jack. At this time, Casey Clark and Megan James, the Ozark and Delta District Vice Presidents, respectively, will introduce the state scholarship winners. Although we know you want to capture this moment of your outstanding 4-H winners, we ask that during the awards, you do not come to the front to take pictures so we can keep the program flowing. We have a photographer taking pictures of tonight's winners, and these pictures will be available to you free of charge via the UACES Communications Flickr account, a link to which can be found on the back of your program. There is also an official Arkansas 4-H backdrop located outside the ballroom that you are free to take pictures in front of at the conclusion of tonight's ceremony. The purpose of the Arkansas 4-H Scholarship Program is to recognize outstanding 4-H members for their accomplishments in project work, citizenship, leadership, and encourage additional studies at higher institutes of education. This year's recipients will come forward to receive their checks as we give you some information about each scholarship. Mr. Mike Boyd, President for the Arkansas 4-H Foundation Board, will be assisting with the awards.
The Sue Marshall Scholarship was endowed for current or former 4-H members who will be enrolled in an accredited family and consumer science program. Preference will be given to those enrolled at the University of Arkansas in Fayetteville. This year's recipient is Morgan Street from Independence County. She will receive $8,000.
The Ada and Tyrell Anderson 4-H Scholarship was established to recognize and memorialize the care and concern that the Andersons had throughout their lives for youth in Madison and Washington counties. This year's recipient is Laven Franklin of Madison County, who will receive $6,000.
The Robert D. and Betty F. Oliver Scholarship was originally created to honor the Olivers' parents. The scholarship is for the 4-H members who plan to pursue degrees from the University of Arkansas and have excelled as leaders and citizens within their community. This year, Diamond Jones from Pulaski County earned this scholarship. Diamond will receive $4,000.
Dr. Rick Cartwright devoted his career to the University of Arkansas System Division of Agriculture, serving as Associate Vice President for Ag and Extension from 2017 to 2020. After announcing his retirement, the Arkansas 4-H Foundation began raising money for a 4-H scholarship to honor all of the work that Dr. Cartwright did for the youth of Arkansas and the Arkansas 4-H Center. This year's recipient is Spencer Warren of Polk County, who will receive $3,500. Unfortunately, Spencer could not be in attendance this evening.
Farm Credit Cooperatives has been a longtime supporter of the Arkansas 4-H program. With deep roots in the agriculture industry and beyond, Farm Credit is once again honored to present their scholarship to Arkansas 4-Hers. Joining us this evening to present the Farm Credit Cooperative Scholarship is Abby Sanders from Farm Credit of Western Arkansas. The first scholarship is awarded to Jessica Hope from Benton County, who will receive $1,000. The second scholarship goes to Jack Berryhill from Hot Spring County, who will also receive $1,000.
Next is the C.A. and Joy Vines Scholarship. Miss Vines was an outstanding 4-H member and lifetime supporter of extension work. Mr. Vines spent 40 years with the University of Arkansas serving in various roles, such as County Extension Agent and Interim Vice President for Agriculture. He also served on the Arkansas 4-H Foundation and was instrumental in the building of our beloved C.A. Vines Arkansas 4-H Center. The recipient of this scholarship is Daniel Latis from Independence County. Daniel will receive $1,000.
The Dennis R. Millard Memorial 4-H Scholarship was created to assist a past or present 4-H member enrolled at a 2- or 4-year institution. The 4-H member must have excelled in leadership, community service, and 4-H mentoring. Coming on stage to help present this year's Millard Memorial Scholarship is Dr. Darlene Millard. This year's Millard Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Adriana Ruiz from Grant County, who will receive $1,000.
Arkansas 4-H is pleased to offer the Fayetteville Rotary Club Dale Killian Memorial Scholarship. This student must be from Washington County and planning to attend the University of Arkansas at Fayetteville. The recipient this year is Anna Teague from Washington County, who will receive $1,000.
scholarship is the Gladys Klepfer Bo and Peggy Cobb Scholarship, which honors the Cobbs and Mrs. Klepfer, who spent their lives making the world around them a caring and welcoming place. This scholarship is open to anyone who has been a volunteer 4-H camp counselor. Joining us on stage to hand out the award on behalf of herself and her family is Shannon Codwell. Atana Morse, Washington County, is this year's first recipient of the scholarship. Atana will receive $1,000. The next recipient of this scholarship is Sadie Kirk from Pulaski County. She will also receive $1,000. Unfortunately, she could not be here tonight.
The John W. White Scholarship is available to 4-Hers who will be enrolled in agriculture or human environmental sciences at the University of Arkansas in Fayetteville. This year's recipient of the John W. White Scholarship is Caitlin Majeski from Montgomery County. Caitlin will receive $1,000.
The next scholarship was established in 1981 and recognizes a graduating high school senior and an Arkansas 4-H teen star who has done outstanding work in the areas of leadership. Receiving $1,000 for the Zach O. and Jenny D. Jennings Scholarship is Esther Moore of Benton County.
A more recent scholarship offered by Arkansas 4-H is the University of Arkansas System Division of Agriculture Livestock Scholarship. Each year, these scholarships will be awarded to up to 4 current 4-H members planning to enroll in a University of Arkansas institution of higher learning in an agriculture-related field. These 4-Hers must have exhibited livestock at the Arkansas State Fair and Livestock Show within the past year. Dr. D.Q. Fields, University of Arkansas System Division of Agriculture Vice President, is presenting these scholarships this evening. The first recipient is Braden Frazier, Sevier County. Braden will receive $1,000. The next recipient is Chloe Hillian from Washington County, who will also receive $1,000. The final recipient of the University of Arkansas System Division of Agriculture Livestock Scholarship is Emily Myers from Benton County. She will also receive $1,000.
The Arkansas 4-H license plate revenue provides ample opportunity for scholarships to our Arkansas 4-H youth. This year, we were able to provide 2 $1,000 scholarships. The first Arkansas 4-H license plate scholarship winner receiving $1,000 is Jeremiah Moix from Salina County. Unfortunately, Jeremiah could not be with us this evening. Next, also receiving $1,000 for winning this scholarship is Wyatt Jackson, Benton County.
The next scholarships being awarded this evening are the Arkansas 4-H Centennial Scholarships. Each of these recipients will receive $1,000. First, from Pope County, we have Sydney Neely. The next recipient of this scholarship is Elizabeth Bragg from Drew County.
Returning this year is the Mr. Bill Outstanding Animal Science Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to a 4-Her graduating in current year who has exhibited at the Arkansas State Fair and who will be pursuing a degree in animal science or a closely related field. The 2023 recipient of the Mr. Bill Outstanding Animal Science Scholarship is Samuel Shipley from Clay County. Samuel will receive $1,000.
The Oak Lawn Jockey Club Arkansas Livestock Show Scholarship are sponsored by the Arkansas State Fair. To be eligible, a 4-H member must have shown livestock at the state fair within the past 3 years and be a high school senior. Each of the following recipients will receive $625. The first recipient is Kelsey Roach of Baxter County. The next recipient is Keely Harris, Independence County. The third recipient is JC Smith from Benton County. JC could not be present this evening. And the final recipient is Samuel Shipley of Clay County.
The Raymond C. Cox Scholarship is made possible by the Arkansas 4-H Alumni Association. The Alumni Association awards their scholarships in honor of the late Raymond C. Cox, the first state chairman. Both recipients will receive $750. However, neither recipient could be in attendance this evening. This year's first recipient is Kaylin Garris from Conway County. And this year's second recipient is Delaney White from White County.
The next scholarship being awarded tonight is the Larry Sandage Arkansas 4-H Grassland Scholarship. This year's recipient of the scholarship goes to Rose Gunther from Perry County, and she will receive $500. Unfortunately, Rose could not be here with us this evening.
In 1994, Arkansas 4-H members gained the opportunity to apply for the Maida Asbell Scholarship. Mrs. Asbell was a longtime supporter of 4-H. This year's recipient is Cade Cox from Washington County. Cade will receive $400.
Congratulations to these scholarship winners. Let's give them another round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, please again turn your attention to the video screens as we highlight the achievement of tonight's second Governor's Award finalist, Laven Franklin from Madison County.
I'm a homeschool student, and so I don't have as much chances as most other people to meet new friends and become acquainted with other people. So my mom thought when I was 6 years old that a club would be a good idea. So she heard about the county 4-H program and signed me up. And really 4-H has helped me learn to speak publicly and to grow comfortable in public settings. It's probably the most important way that 4-H has helped me. When I first joined 4-H, I went through a many main project, everywhere from beekeeping to woodworking to I ended up with poultry, which I stuck with for several years. And I was even considering a career with poultry, but then I started getting interested in robotics. I read a lot of books about how things work, and I wanted to see for myself how things work. So I started taking apart toys and electronic devices and stuff, and I helped start a 4-H robotics club, and it started with just a few people attending. In the first year we attended the state sea perch competition, we really didn't know what to expect as our first year. We'd gone up there to have fun, and our sea perch team ended up winning the competition and qualifying for the national competition. Every December when I write a record book is probably the center of my entire 4-H year. It's the time I enjoy the most. It helps me plan my next year and helps me look back on my previous year. I really enjoy looking back to the mistakes I made, the things that didn't work quite so well and the things that did work well. I'm the team's chief technical design report writer, that and the record book, and I could see myself being an engineering report writer for an engineering company or doing something like that. I will be attending the University of Arkansas this fall as a student of electrical engineering, but really 4-H helped me to prepare for this. It helped me learn basic electricity skills and knowledge that I would have otherwise had to learn at the university, and it really gave me a jump start on my higher education. 4-H gave me opportunities to explore this area of electricity and robotics, and it helped me to realize that this was really what I wanted to go into as a career. It helped me to develop my knowledge and skills. It probably has shaped my future. You can show cattle if that's your interest. You can work with robotics if that's your interest, and really anywhere in between. You can do anything in 4-H.
Laban, please join us on stage to be recognized as a 2023 finalist for your hard work and dedication to Arkansas 4-H.
Congratulations, Laban. We would now like to ask Dr. Bob Scott, Dr. Debbie Nisler, and Mr. John Thomas to come forward and present some very special awards.
Of course.
Surprise!
Let me just find my notes. Pause 1 second. It's all good. Hey, every year, Arkansas 4-H Foundation gives out the Friend of 4-H Award, and we're so excited this year to present that. And maybe you noticed the beautiful centerpieces at the awards dinner if you were there. Those have been brought to us by the Washington County Master Gardeners each year, and tonight they are our Friend of 4-H winners. I wish their representatives would come join us up on the stage if they're here.
Thank you, Dr. Scott, Dr. Nisler, and Mr. Thomas. Friends of 4-H, we are so grateful for all your passionate support in helping Arkansas 4-H grow. Let's give them one more round of applause for their dedication to the Arkansas 4-H program. At this time, we would like to showcase the achievements of tonight's third Governor's Award finalist, Lainey McClure out of Pope County.
In the beginning, my main project area was poultry science because of my love for chickens. And for about, I want to say 5 years, I did poultry science pretty steadily. My farm got bigger and the prices got bigger and the amount of chickens I had just kept increasing. Over time, I kind of moved away from that and more towards wildlife. After I did the wildlife as my main project area, I won at the state level and I didn't know what to do after that. So I kind of just kept competing in different areas that I thought would be fun. And eventually I found something I loved. My main project area is fine arts with a focus on individual development. Me and my club, we would go to libraries nearby and paint, like over their walls, and I would lead those missions of sorts. And we'd go paint walls, we'd go make cards, we'd go just really leading in the community by acting. I'm very proud of being able to lead in my community, and I think that's all because of 4-H. One of the big things that 4-H had an impact on in my life was whenever I started really focusing on community service, because it's something I hold very important and high. So whenever we started making cards for seniors, or when we started cleaning up the fairgrounds and cemeteries, things like that, it really got me thinking. Even though I may be in a small county, and that even though I'm one person, I can still have a big impact on the people around me and the places around me. Over time, 4-H just taught me how to lead, that it's okay to speak in front of people, that they're not gonna hurt you. They want to see the best for you. So it really just helped me become a strong leader. I'm hoping that I can take the skills that I've learned in 4-H and apply them to my life no matter where it leads me. A good leader needs to be able to problem solve, have self-confidence in herself, be patient and focused, and work well as a team. What I think that is special about 4-H is all the opportunities it gives us. Outside of it, I wouldn't have been able to compete at state levels or national levels. Without it, I wouldn't know in any kind of way what I want to do with my life. For my future, even though I might fail, even though people may not think what I'm doing is good or I'm not good enough, I'm going to do it anyways. Because you don't know how things are going to turn out until you try.
Lainey, please join us on stage to be recognized as a 2023 finalist for your hard work and dedication to Arkansas 4-H.
The next group of winners have worked so hard on their projects for 4-H, and they have excelled in their project areas as well. Through their 4-H projects, members have learned many life skills such as decision-making, communication, responsibilities, service to their communities, and record keeping. Tonight, we are honoring these outstanding 4-H members for their hard work. Many years ago, Mr. C.A. Vines, an Extension legend, established the Vines Medallion as a form of recognition for the Arkansas State Record Book winners. Mr. Mike Boyd, president of the Arkansas 4-H Foundation Board, will present these medallions to the winners. Announcing these winners will be Jack Berryhill, Arkansas 4-H State President from Hot Spring County, and Zach Gardner, Arkansas 4-H Secretary from Washington County. As we recognize our 2023 state project winners, we would like to give a special acknowledgement to the organizations, businesses, and individuals who, through their donations, make the award possible. Many supporters of 4-H have provided the resources to make each record book winner's trip to National Congress a reality. A list of tonight's record book winners paired with their donors may be found in your program. Please hold your applause until after each group of record book winners have been called.
Thank you, Diamond. Tonight's first category of record book recipients is from the Civic Engagement Mission Mandate, including project areas such as arts and humanities, leadership, citizenship, and more. These are sponsored by Martha Maddox, Frank and Patricia Plafkin, Arkansas 4-H Foundation, Rona Temple, Dr. Darlene Millard, Arkansas Association of Extension 4-H Agents, Frank and Dolores Wilson, and Farmers Bank Foundation. Connor Henry, Arkansas County Photography. Clayton Null, Benton County Leadership. Brendel Roberts, Garland County Fashion and Fabric. Brendel could not be in attendance this evening. Victoria Hickman, Greene County Arts and Humanities. Joining us on stage to present Victoria's Award is Dr. Darlene Millard. Savannah Burgess, Jefferson County Leadership. Kylie Galloway, Lonoke County Entrepreneurship. Unfortunately, Kylie could not be here to receive her award this evening. Sawyer Beggs, Montgomery County Civic Engagement. Wapiti Mefford, Newton County Citizenship. Joining us on stage to present this award is Morgan Taylor, Arkansas Association of Extension 4-H Agents Representative. Ian Price, Saline County Service Learning Civic Engagement. Skylar Ward, Yale County Leadership.
The next category of record book recipients is from the Healthy Living Mission Mandate, including project areas such as food and nutrition, fitness, safety, and more. These are sponsored by the Arkansas Extension Homemakers Council, Mike and Cynthia Klump, Justice Jay Jones, and Walta Laria Hoback Jones, Riceland Foods, Sue Marshall Endowment, Arkansas Extension Association of Family and Consumer Sciences, Dr. Donna Graham, and the Arkansas 4-H Foundation. Caroline Epperson, Benton County Shooting Sports. Esther Moore, Benton County Shooting Sports. Lauren Powell, Benton County Foods and Nutrition. Andrea Pello, Greene County Health. Adeline Westfall, Howard County Healthy Living. Colton Edwards, Madison County Food Safety and Preservation. Joining us on stage is Arkansas Extension Homemakers Council Representative Debbie Thompson. Trevor Edwards, Madison County Safety. Coming to the stage to present Trevor's award is Mike Klump. Rowdy Warren, Pope County Fitness. Unfortunately, Rowdy could not be here with us this evening. Ash Wood, Washington County Shooting Sports. Atana Morse, Washington County Food Preservation, Food Nutrition.
The third category of record book recipients is from the Science Mission Mandate, including the Animal Science, Plants, and Agriculture, and Technology project areas. These are sponsored by the County 76 Master Gardeners, Epsilon Sigma Phi Arkansas Alpha Iota Chapter, Dr. Donna Graham, Southern Cotton Ginners, Bruce Malik, Joel and Kim Harrison, Arkansas County Agricultural Agents Association, and the Arkansas 4-H Foundation. Abigail Dooley, Baxter County Livestock. Kenley Harris, Benton County Beef. Haley Harris, Benton County Animal Science. Joining us, Jake Mayo, Benton County Animal Science. Coming up to the stage is Amy Simpson, Arkansas County Agricultural Agents Association representative. Savannah Richardson, Benton County Poultry Science. Brittany White, Cross County Pet Science. Jeffrey Vermilia, Grant County Horse. Atlanta Nelson, Hot Spring County Animal Science. Noah Stevens, Independence County Dairy Goat. Jessica Cawthon, Logan County Beef. Sarah Nina, Logan County Horse. Carly Keehee, Miller County Beef Cattle. Samuel Donahue, Independence County Energy Management. Joshua Barrera, Sebastian County Entomology. Josiah Lillard, White County Computer Science and Coding. Joining us on the stage to present Josiah's award is Joel and Kim Harrison.
Congratulations to all our 2023 Advanced Record Book winners. Let's give all our winners another out of this world round of applause. Now we would like to showcase the achievements of tonight's final Governor's Award finalist, Ethan Walcott, Sevier County.
My 4-H career began because my older siblings were involved in agricultural projects, and I went with them to the fairs. I was out at the barn feeding with them. From there, I really got involved in the organization at the county level by going to county meetings, by being involved in a 4-H club, and it evolved rapidly because I fell in love with the organization, its purpose to make the best better. The love that I have for 4-H, it never stopped. It still hasn't stopped growing. There's a lot that goes into loving 4-H and why we love 4-H. For me personally, it's love of community and the love for community service. Whenever you're able to go out and meet people, see what is going on in their lives, and really have a reflection on your own life as well, it shows you how we're all connected and how 4-H is an avenue to where we can all help others grow and our communities grow as a result of that. And that's just where my love comes from ultimately, because everything goes back to community service, and ultimately everything that we do can go back to community service. I got into my project area because I saw needs in my community and I saw ways that I could help. So my project area is leadership and also achievement. So whenever I'm able to go and I'm able to do these projects and then I'm able to lead that change, lead that progress, 4-H is what led me to see these issues. It's what led me to have a passion for fixing these issues, and ultimately it's what led me to be able to create change in these issues for the positive for society as a whole. I plan on going into the teaching profession here in the upcoming few years. It's taught me the skills to understand how to be effective in communicating with people. You have to be able to do it differently, and you have to be understanding and caring and loving and compassionate. If I feel called to go into public service, whether that's in politics or another avenue, 4-H has given me the skills and the knowledge to be able to do that in an effective way, to where I feel like I'll be able to be an effective leader, not to lead, but to create positive change, because ultimately that's what we're called to do, and ultimately that's what I hope to be able to do throughout my life, and I thank 4-H for that.
The 2023 Arkansas 4-H Hall of Fame inductee, Ethan Walcott from Sabine County.
My greatest achievement was here a while back. I was honored to be the recipient of this year's Arkansas 4-H Hall of Fame Award. But I think my greatest success in 4-H is just growing internally. What I believe ultimately came from 4-H and is the greatest success of my experience has been growing as a person and growing as a leader in my community and throughout my state. We are so opening and loving and caring, and I think a lot of the problems that we see in our world today, in our country, I think if everyone had just a piece of 4-H, a lot of those problems would go away or they would significantly get better, because 4-H is truly about making the best better. Ultimately, everyone will become better for it.
Ethan, please join us on stage to be recognized as a 2023 finalist for your hard work and dedication to Arkansas 4-H.
Congratulations on being an Arkansas 4-H Governor's Award finalist, Ethan. The Arkansas 4-H Governor's Award was established in 1983. Considered the elite award given by Arkansas 4-H, finalists are interviewed by a committee and treated to a luncheon. Unique to this year, the luncheon was hosted by University of Arkansas President Dr. Donald Bobbitt and his wife Susan at the residence on the University of Arkansas System grounds in Little Rock. This year, the winner will receive a $3,000 scholarship, and each of the other three finalists will each receive $1,000. Dr. Joelle Anderson has sponsored the scholarship for many years, and the University of Arkansas System Division of Agriculture was instrumental in being able to offer more for finalists in recent years. Dr. Darlene Millard sponsors the finalist silver trays, the winner's silver platter, and the luncheon at the Governor's Mansion. A very big thank you goes to all of the sponsors who support this important award. I would now like to ask Dr. Darlene Millard, former Arkansas 4-H state leader and current foundation board member, to come to the stage. Dr. Millard will be joined by Dr. D.Q. Fields, Dr. Bob Scott, Dr. Debbie Nisler, and Mr. John Thomas to present the 2023 Governor's Award. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please turn your attention to the video screens for this very exciting and special announcement from Arkansas Governor Sarah Sanders.
I'm pleased to announce the 2023 Arkansas 4-H Governor's Award recipient, Jack Berryhill.
congratulations to the Governor's Award finalists, Governor's Award winner, and all of tonight's honorees. We would like to again thank the Arkansas Electric Cooperatives and the Arkansas Farm Bureau Federation for making this evening possible. We have a few quick announcements to make. Thanks to the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, all state O-Rama attendees have received the customized gift from them. Tonight is County Night Out. Enjoy this time with your fellow 4-H'ers and celebrate the hard work of all 4-H'ers across Arkansas. Reminder, the buses that will take you to your competitive events off campus is departing at 7:45 a.m. tomorrow morning. They will be at the bus stop in front of Hotz Hall. Make sure you are there in plenty of time to get on your bus, and good luck at your competitive events. Please remember to wear your new State O-Rama t-shirt tomorrow. We can't wait to see this campus covered with all the 4-H spirit. Once again, we would like to thank you for joining us this evening, and a special thanks to all of the donors who supported tonight's awards. Remember, there is an official Arkansas 4-H backdrop outside of the ballroom that you can take pictures in front of after we adjourn. This concludes the Arkansas 4-H Awards of Excellence ceremony.